This is Scott Bauer with Prosper Trading Academy and your SIBO Vol 411. On the big sell-off Tuesday, which was the biggest one-day drop that we've seen in more than 2 years, overall option put-call ratio about 1.15 to 1. Total option volume was about 43.5 million contracts, which was about 10% above recent averages. Yesterday, volume was down slightly to about 41.3 million contracts, and overall put-call ratio about 1.1 to 1. And also what was, somewhat of a surprise on Tuesday, the call to put ratio in VIX options was actually about 2.6 to 1, much lower than the typical 3+ to 1 that we see. But yesterday kind of reverted back to average 3.4 to 1. Also yesterday, SPX put call ratio about 1.5 to 1. After a move higher Tuesday to above 28 for the first time since mid-July, spot VIX closed lower yesterday at around 26.26. The VIX futures curve is now very flat, with September futures 26.40-ish, October 27.40-ish, November slightly higher, and just ticking higher to December at around 27.75. A big outlier of a spread traded yesterday in the VIX. Somebody bought one May 42.5 call and sold 5 May 90 calls, ratio of 20,000 by 100,000. On a 1-to-5 basis, it was done for a 62-cent credit. VIX was trading around 26.60. Total credit, $1.2 million. In the SPX yesterday, over 100,000 of Wednesday expiration 3,900 puts traded, and almost 60,000 of the Wednesday expiration 4,000 calls traded. At the money implied vol for Friday's expiration sits right around 28%. On the equity side yesterday, Tesla extremely busy, well over 2 million contracts, with a slight advantage on the call side. Apple was up next, 1.6 million contracts with a put-call ratio right around 1 to 1. The Tesla 300 strike straddle, which expires this week, extremely active. 123,000 calls, 137,000 puts, and the 305 calls expiring this week traded over 130,000 times. This is Scott Bauer with Prosper Trading Academy and your SIBO Vol 411.